Hi there. Hey, I'm Jen Rice, and you saw by my title the top 10 foods that can really be a big help when it comes to our mental health. And boy, after the last few months, we've had a lot of transition, personally. And I would say that one of the biggest things that has saved me has been kind of the way I'm eating and the foods I'm choosing, because it's pretty easy to get derailed when you're not maybe feeling as good, when things don't necessarily go your way. It feels comfortable to, grab certain foods that were once my comfort food, my must go to kind of foods, and sort of switch those out for things that just serve me a little bit better. So today I wanted to share real quick the top 10 foods that can be really helpful for mental health. And I like talking about mental health because it hits close to home for me. I have several family members that have struggled with anxiety, depression, substance abuse. I feel like it's important to talk about things that we can do to kind of help this along. I mean, obviously we can't change our genes, and I appreciate you guys jumping on. Thanks for being here. Like I said, we can't really change our genes, but we can do some things every day and make some choices that can help our mood. I know personally, a year ago when I changed the way I was eating and made some different food choices, I was also able to, well, not only did I lose about 30 pounds of weight, but I just emotionally feel so much better. I was able to discontinue a medication that I had taken for, I don't know, 8 years. And of course, like, this was with my doctor. I didn't go rogue and just figure this out myself. I mean, this was a plan that I had, and I wanted to see if I would be okay with just what I'm eating. And believe it or not, the foods that we choose really do have an impact on our mood just about every second of the day. And some of the feelings that I used to make choices about were very short-lived. So I might get that quick high from a certain white sugary carb awesomeness. When I think about white powdered donuts and that kind of thing, it was just short-lived, as well as lots of espresso, several vodka tonics or sodas. So, you know where I'm going with this. So let's dive into the top 10 foods, because research is showing every day, we're getting more and more research, that this is really something. What we can choose to eat has a really big effect on how we feel. Let's just set aside how we look, because let's be honest, like, I don't really care what my body type is. If my mind is feeling not well, depressed, anxious, worried, overcome with other not so good emotions, like, none of the other stuff really matters, right? So the first one they talk about is chia seeds. And I've been finding a lot of chia seeds in certain bars. You can have chia seeds by themselves. And what they have in them is omega-3, calcium, magnesium, potassium. And like I said, they're now available in certain bars and things that are pre-made, which is fine. Just check the ingredients and make sure that there isn't a bunch of other stuff in there. So I did find some chia bars. I think it was Trader Joe's or Whole Foods or one of those places, and it had a pretty good quality of everything in it. So chia seeds are easy for me to have and grab and go, and that makes a great snack too. The second one is salmon. A lot of people, like salmon. Some people don't, though. And if you don't like salmon, you can always skip this one. But for those of us that do, I've gotten on a kick of some smoked salmon too. Not maybe eating it obviously often, like every day of the week, but certainly smoked salmon is an easy thing that you can bring as a snack too. You can take it to lunch. It does well. I mean, obviously you want to keep it refrigerated, but it can travel okay. So smoked salmon is great. Regular salmon, that's cooked on the grill, however you like it. And that is going to give you the protein, vitamin D, we've got vitamin B's. All the B vitamins seem to be in the salmon too, as well as potassium. 3 is broccoli. I mean, probably nobody's surprised by broccoli. Everyone says, oh, eat your broccoli. You know, I'm trying to get my kids to eat broccoli. They won't eat broccoli. You know, broccoli is just full of good stuff. It's got, you know, potassium, folate, vitamin C, tons of fiber. What was really cool that I read about broccoli that I actually didn't know was that it's a prebiotic. So what it does is it sets your gut up for receiving these probiotics. All of us out there, a lot of us are taking a lot of probiotics, you know, whether it's in a yogurt form, a drink form, a pill form, kombucha form. So it's really great that, hey Jen, hey, thanks for being here. It was so awesome seeing you last week. You look incredible, and I know we're both feeling better since kind of doing our transformations. Okay, so I was just talking about broccoli and how it's a prebiotic, and it sets your gut up to receive these probiotics that we're spending good money on to take, so it's great if we have something that's kind of preparing the gut for that. 4 is spinach. Self-explanatory. We know spinach is good for us. Popeye, all that. All those of us that remember Popeye, I don't even know if it's still something that kids watch, but spinach. 5 is liver. Okay, liver, I was like, should I even write this down and share this? But it's on there, and it's one of the 10. So I think I didn't want to write it down because I don't like liver, or I'm sort of, I don't know, averse to adding it to my diet. But I did learn that there is chicken liver and liverwurst that you could, if you're sort of not sure about liver, you could maybe try those. I'm not sure. I'm still not sure about it, but I am willing to perhaps try this. And they talked about a very small, you only need a very small amount of this liverwurst or chicken liver to get the benefits that they're talking about for mental health. 6 is eggs. Eggs were in, eggs were out, eggs are in. I don't know. I eat eggs. I don't eat eggs more than 3 times a week, but I do think if you're looking for a good snack, another thing is hard-boiled eggs travel pretty well. So taking those to lunch with your smoked salmon, with your chia seeds, that can work too. 7 is yogurt. We know there's tons of yogurt out there. Find the one you love. Evidently, it's very helpful for mental health. Maybe keep an eye on the sugar count in the yogurt you're choosing. I know sometimes the sugar counts can be off the chart, and they taste really good when they have a lot of sugar, but you know, we're trying to do less of that. 8 is oysters. Okay, my oyster fans out there, if you're watching, great. Like I don't know. I have not really gotten into oysters, but evidently they're very good for mental health. Number 9 is Brazil nuts, and they say that this is like the king of nuts, and it's kind of overlooked a lot, although I know it's in a lot of, you know, it's like in Costco mixes and different mixes that you buy from no matter where you shop. But they say 1 Brazil nut. So 1 Brazil nut, they're usually like that big or something. Hey Deb, good to see you. There must be residual toxic. Yeah, I don't know. They talked about liverwurst. We can dive deeper into that too though. Okay, so selenium is the main thing we're trying to get from Brazil nuts. And just 1 of those nuts has enough selenium that you need for the day. So I thought that was great. I mean, they don't particularly taste to me great or not good. They're just sort of, I mean, you know, when I'm looking for a tasty nut, I'm not thinking Brazil nut, but I'm willing to do 1 a day if it really has the amount of selenium that we need for the day. So, and number 10, final, is berries, which there's no surprise that berries are going to be good for our mental health. So that's the top 10 list. You know, what we're finding is that a lot of us lack, you know, vitamins, minerals, amino acids, omega-3s. Yes, there are supplements. A lot of great supplement companies out there, great choices, but there are things that we can get in our food. And that top 10 list, I hope, is helpful to you because we can get a lot of these nutrients that we need through our food alone. I also do take supplements, but I'm really focused on trying to make good snack choices, good meal choices when possible. And oh, hey Deb, yeah, selenium is good for colon. I didn't know that. But I don't know if you eat Brazil nuts or buy a mix with Brazil nuts. it sounds like just one. They're saying just one of them. So I know they're kind of larger in size, is all we need. So it's not like we need a handful or a bag of them to eat a day, because that, I don't know what their fat content is, or if it then starts to go the other direction. But yeah, I agree. You know, food is medicine. So I hope that this top 10 tip has helped you. If you know someone who is struggling with anxiety, depression, maybe they're already on medication, but that doesn't always fix everything. And if they have a desire to kind of maybe do something else with their health, they could try these top 10 foods. I mean, you don't have to do all of them, but maybe a portion of them. And also, if you're interested, I'll pop a link below. I have a Health Seekers video that is a video training that talks about the what's at the intersection of you know, conventional medicine and integrative medicine. And so that is a video that I have that you can grab, as well as we're going to be putting out weekly emails that have to do with this kind of topic. If you're interested in it, you can grab that in the comments section. I just appreciate you all for watching. Oh, Deb doesn't like Brazil nuts. Yeah, I know. I just don't think they taste one way or the other. But I suppose if I was just eating them along with something else and it was only one, then maybe I would definitely go along with that. So, okay, I hope you guys have a great rest of the week, and we'll see you soon.